Hello, my name is Dr. Gleisner, and today I thought I'd address a question which is, of course, at the forefront of a lot of people, which is how much acetic acid is there in vinegar? Wait for it. What I'm aiming to do with these experiments is really to give power to everyday people and A-level students, I guess, who are interested in molar calculations as well. And I want to show you that with a little bit of care and thinking about things, you can analyze things. Okay, so how are we going to do it? We're going to do it by, I'm going to show you my prepared document. And you can see the title is how much acid is there in vinegar. And the reaction is between acetic acid and I'm going to use sodium hydrogen carbonate, which is baking powder. And it is a 1-to-1 reaction. That means one molecule of acetic acid will react with one molecule of sodium hydrogen carbonate, and it will produce sodium acetate and water and carbon dioxide. We're going to do this by mass loss, which can be done quite carefully. There's my method. And I've already done this once, and the mass of this reaction vessel is 25.36 grams. So I'll enter that into my table. 25.36 grams. And now I'm going to add approximately 2 grams of sodium carbonate powder, and it's approximately accurately weighed out. That means I'm aiming to add 2 grams. But it doesn't have to be exactly 2 grams. Why 2 grams? Because 2 grams represents an excess of sodium hydrogen carbonate. So I can virtually guarantee that all of the acetic acid will react that is in the vinegar. And I will also put the maths in the description again. I'm going to add the vinegar to my reaction mixture, to my reaction vessel. Now it's going to react, and I'm going to re-measure the measuring cylinder, and that's 17.31, because some of the vinegar is probably stuck in the measuring. Some of the vinegar is probably stuck in the measuring cylinder. You can see that it's pretty much the same result as before, 7.92. So I've actually added 7.92 grams of the vinegar. So the vessel and the sodium hydrogen carbonate and the sample liquid should have been 35.39. 35.39 grams. Now I've got to determine how much what the mass is at the end of that. Now, if you can hear that, I swirl it around a little bit. I have to be careful not to spill any of it out. Okay. So I'm going to speed this part of the video up. Okay. So I'm going to determine the mass again, and it's 35.10. So the difference in mass of the solution before and after, you can see, is curiously enough the same difference in mass when I've added a slightly greater amount of the vinegar. So because these are real life measurements and there's a certain amount of uncertainty connected to these measurements, obviously I don't expect to get exactly the same proportion in terms of mass lost. So let's do the maths then. I think I might reweigh this at the end, but I'm pretty confident that that's it. So here's my experiment number 1 that I've done. So I'm going to follow exactly the same procedure. So that's 0.0 0.72 moles of the carbon dioxide, and that means that if I've used the same amount in moles of the acetic acid, but acetic acid of course has a different molecular weight. In order to get to the mass of acetic acid I need to multiply the number of moles by its molar mass, grams per mole, and what I get is of course exactly the same numbers. There are 5.5% weight for weight. Acetic acid in this vinegar. Okay, so this is attempt number 3. Hang on, let me just take that off. I'm going to add the vinegar to my sodium hydrogen carbonate. And then I'm going to reweigh the measuring cylinder, and that's 8.74. The mass is similar as before. Okay, so for the 3 experiments, give us a mean of 5.14%. Okay, so the eagle-eyed amongst you will have spotted that I'm now wearing a different shirt because it's a different day, and I stuffed up the end to the last video. I was just about to say 5.something% mean is a pretty good value. All the maths is in the link if you want me to do something about standard deviation, which I've included in the document, well, in the description. Then let me know in the comments. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.